Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to my new channel, Master Ball Rankings. This channel is going to be like top 10s, top 5s of just everything Pokemon. I'm talking anime episodes, my top 10 favorite Pokemon, top 10 awesome places in the Pokemon world, just a wide range of all kinds of topics. And it should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna work hard on it. But I've been a fan for 30 years. I've seen all these designs fresh and new, and I've seen them aged for years. And my top 10 is pretty unique, and I figured I'd hit you guys for my first video to get to know me a little better, my top 10 favorite Pokemon. And it's pretty unique list, but I ain't gonna waste no time. Let's hop into it. Number 10, baby. Alright, so for number 10, we got Leafeon. Now, Leafeon is an odd one because I was never a huge fan. I always loved Jolteon, Umbreon, and Espeon. But I ended up getting a girl cat, little baby. Yeah, that little thing right there. She stole my heart, and then I got a Leafeon in Legends Arceus, Alpha one. And I played with it a little bit, and it reminded me so much of my cat that I'm like, I have to have this. So I raised it, used it in Legends Arceus, and I just fell in love with it. And all the mannerisms she has reminds me of my girl cat. And I don't know, I just love her. And I like the Mossy Rock thing. Like when I was a kid, Gen 4, you'd have to evolve it with the Mossy Rock. And that's just awesome. And in Legends Arceus, she was pretty good too, my Alpha one. Made me like it even more. But what can I say? She's cute, perfect design. Alright, let's get in number 9. Alright, so coming in at number 9 is my boy Braviary. Yeah, Braviary is a sick Pokemon. It don't get enough credit. You're talking about a big, massive bald eagle with Native American ties, red, white, and blue colors. I mean, I love this guy, and I'm from America too, so you know what I'm saying, I gotta love this guy. He's big, he looks threatening. I mean, there's nothing wimpy about this bird. I really love Corviknight, but Braviary just took it for me. I love him. He's just awesome. And what's crazy is I've never played Gen 5, but I just love Braviary. I used him in Sword and Shield, and he was just awesome. I loved him a lot in that too. I tried to shiny hunt one too. I like him so much, but I could never find one. But I don't know. It's just such a well-designed Pokemon all around. What's the first stage? Rufflet? I don't care for that little thing too much, but Braviary's a payoff. That thing is absolutely incredible. I might even use it in my Gen 10 playthrough if I can get it. But alright, on to number 8. Okay, so at number 8, we got one of my favorite starters. I think might even be my favorite starter. The little guy. You know him, you love him. Totodile, baby. I love this guy. I don't care. I'm from Florida, so I love gators anyways. But the colors and the teeth, and he's cute, but he's bulky. I love this guy. The first day I got my gold version and I looked at the starters, I'm like, oh, bet. I'm going Totodile all the way. Like, he just stuck out, man. I love him. And his whole line is good. I love the whole line. Falaligator is peak too, man. Just menacing and awesome looking. But I don't know. I fell head over heels for Totodile. And in the anime, Ash's helped too because he was adorable. Just an all-around great Pokemon. Johto has got a lot of good designs, as you'll see, hint, hint, in the next couple. But Totodile's great. I don't know. I used it in ZA too. If you don't like Totodile, you're wrong. Alright, number 7. Okay, number 7. We got another Johto. I gotta go Johto, baby. And this is a fan favorite too, Heracross. Now, who don't want a bug that can punch? You know what I'm saying? Come on. And he's adorable too. And he's got the wings. And oh man, let's start with Ash, right? His Heracross was absolutely peak in the anime. I loved that little guy. He was tough, but he used to suck Bulbasaur's bulb, and he was just the best. He used to make me laugh as a kid. He was strong. He was one of Ash's best Pokemon in the Johto arc. It was just awesome. Another thing too that got me hooked on Pokemon is at the time I was watching Ash with his Heracross, I was probably 12, and I got my gold version, and I was just headbutting trees, and boom, Heracross pops out. And I just remember freaking out. It's one of the most exciting times. So I ended up, loading up on Pokeballs. I caught one, and while I'm using mine in my playthrough, Ash has one. And I'm like, man, it was just, those are the times, man. Heracross is the GOAT and will always be in my top 10. And recently, the Magic came back stronger than ever. ZA, I traded for Boys, and let me tell you, that was the funnest playthrough. I love my boy Boys. I got to use Heracross again and his Mega, which I really like. Just epic, man. Heracross is a GOAT and a legend. And don't let nobody tell you nothing. Alright, let's hit number 6. Okay, so for number 6, we got a rare Pokemon. Some say even from space and the moon. That's right. Clefable, baby. So, my first game was red version, and Mount Moon was pretty mysterious, even in the anime. They'd be dancing around the moon and just, at night, and they're just really mysterious fairy creatures that, in the game you could only find them in that cave, and I don't know, they were just so mysterious and cool. And I caught one in Mount Moon, and I used it in my first playthrough, and I loved it. Clefable was like a Swiss Army knife. And then just seeing in the anime, I don't know, that scientist studying them and the moonstones, and I don't know, it's just such a cool Pokemon. They're kind of all like, pretty legendary Gen 1 Pokemon at this point, but Clefable really sticks out to me. And that's another one I used in ZA2, and I just fell in love with it again, because you cannot tell me its Mega is not adorable. Look at this thing. I mean, it blew me away. That made it move up to number 7, actually. I love the Mega. The whole line is great. I like the pink. I like the sharp teeth. It's just a great Pokemon, and it's very strong. Every time I've ever used it, it's been just a powerhouse, especially since it got the fairy type. It's just an incredible Pokemon. Very bulky and strong, too. It was the anchor of my Sword and Shield team. But Clefable is just another GOAT. Kanto legend. But alright, let's get into the next one. Number 5. Okay, top 5. And I'm sorry, we're in Johto still. I gotta go with Ampharos. Like I said, Gold was my favorite game of all time. And Ampharos was a freaking staple. Everybody had it. It was adorable. It's like a sheep, giraffe, lighthouse, freaking... It's so good. Mirror Reap is good. It's cute. It's very cute. It just screams Pokemon. Like, when I think of Pokemon, I think of Ampharos. And it was really strong. I don't know. It's just such a staple in my mind. Like, it's always been around and always been cool. And even the Lighthouse arc in Johto was really cool. I think it was Jasmine had one that was sick in the lighthouse or something, and you brought it the medicine, and I just loved that too. But one thing I always thought about too, I would love to see Ampharos get a regional variant. Like, what would that even look like? I already love Ampharos. It's an S tier Pokemon, but what would a regional variant look like? Like a different lighthouse? But anyways, back to the point though. Ampharos is amazing. Just staple Pokemon. When I think of Pokemon, I think of Ampharos. But yeah, enough said. Number 4, let's go. Okay, so number 4, I never hear nobody talk about this one either. It's a Gen 4 Pokemon, and it's always overlooked. But what's crazy about this one is I never liked this Pokemon for a long time. I just overlooked it too, but I caught a Alpha in Legends Arceus, and it just blew me away. It shot all the way up to my number 4 favorite. And my number 4 favorite is Miss Magius. It's just an awesome ghost. It's a big, cool ghost. It's cute. It's like a witch. I can't remember her name. Diantha? In Gen 4, she had a really powerful one with Shadow Ball, and I remember that being so tough for me all the time. And I'm like, man, like, I always thought it was cool, but I always overlooked it. But I'm like, man, that is a tough, cool Pokemon. And then in Legends Arceus, it was floating around my Alpha out in the ranch, and I'm like, man, that's so cool. And then I started using it, and I haven't looked back since. And it might even get higher eventually, but right now it's sitting at number 4, and it needs more love. It's such a cool design. It's wickedly like haunting but cute. I don't know. I don't know. If I seen this thing in a haunted house, I wouldn't even be scared. I would be amazed. Like, I need this Pokemon in my life. It's so good. I don't know. S tier design all the way. Miss Magius fans, stand up, baby. It deserves to be up there as one of the known Pokemon in my eyes. It's just so good. I don't care. S tier. Alright, top 3, baby. Let's go. Top 3. Alright, number 3, we got my favorite pseudo legendary. My absolute favorite. And what can I say? It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. It's Dragonite. I love this guy. He's powerful. He's cute. When he came with his little bag in Mewtwo, the first movie, oh my god, I lost my shit. I didn't mean to cuss, but that's how much I love this guy. And his new Mega that just came out, oh my, it's peak. It's based off of Angel. It's peak. He's so cool. This is another guy I collect cards on, but he's a little more expensive because everybody loves Dragonite. But to this day, I haven't seen a pseudo I like more. Salamence is really cool. Como is really cool. All the pseudos are great, but Dragonite is he's goated too. He was like the myth, like a different kind of Charizard to me as a kid. Like, you had Charizard, and then you had Dragonite, and like Dark Dragonite, Light Dragonite. All the Dragonite cards were so cool too. Everybody just loved him, and he's so strong. And then Lance, being a kid fighting him, Kanto Johto, like, you really got to see like how strong Dragonite was. And I never had ice types, so he always gave me such a hard time. And then I finally raised one, and I'm like, man, this guy is awesome. And yeah, I don't know, it's Dragonite. Come on, people. I know you can't hate on Dragonite. I'm sorry. If you do, I'm sorry, you stink. No, everyone's got their opinion, but I love them. But okay, top 2, my favorite 2. Let's go. Okay, so these 2 swap out a lot. I've been swapping these 2 out for many years. I love them both so much. But my whole list changes constantly, and it always will. But these 2 will always be probably top 5. They might even stay top 2 forever, because that's just how much I love them. But number 2 is Arcanine. A fire-breathing tiger dog that's humongous and fast. I mean, what is there not to love, you know? Like, and this is a lot of people's favorite Pokemon. And sometimes it's mine, but like I said, my 1 and 2 swap. But and to me, he's a legendary. His stats are incredible. In the first season, they kind of portrayed him as a legendary. I've never done a playthrough without him. Like, if he was available, I would wait till I could get him early. And then, like Gen 8, I didn't even start till someone could trade me a Growlithe. Because I never do a playthrough without my first 2. They're my favorite, so I always use them. I hope I can use them both for Gen 10. But yeah, Arcanine, come on. That's another GOAT. Tiger dog, fire breathing, come on. I don't need to say more. He's amazing. Alright, number 1 time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Nobody you ever knew that liked Pokemon has ever had this as their number 1. She's always been my number 1 since Gen 1. I know, Gen 1 again, I know. But always been my favorite Pokemon forever. And probably always will be. Ladies and gentlemen, Nidoqueen. Yeah, I know, weird pick, right? But listen, when I was a kid, Ash's first Pokemon he caught was Caterpie, right? Mine was a female Nidoran, and I said, I don't know what this thing is, but it's blue. It looks like my gerbil. I love it. I'm catching it. Well, little did I know it would become my favorite Pokemon, right? So I got to Brock as a little kid, and I was starting to fall in love with Pokemon. I couldn't get past it. Evolved my Nidoran into Nidorina. Toughed my way through it. And then I got to Mount Moon and found a moonstone. I'm like, what is this? And then I saw it was compatible. So boom, I had a Nidoqueen at level 20 with 1 badge. And that's why I fell in love, because I wreaked havoc with her. And I named her Blue, by the way. And I use her every game I can have her, like early. I don't start a playthrough without Arcanine and Nidoqueen. I have to have them on a team. And if they're not in the game, then I don't use them. But I love them so much, you try to use them for every playthrough. But all my friends had Nidoking. You know, Nidoking's like the best Pokemon in Red and Blue. And I liked Nidoqueen. I'm like, you know, whatever. I'm gonna go the other route. And then in Johto, she was really good too, and she had Attract and Earthquake and Poison Point, and she is just a Swiss Army knife, and I love her. And she's always been my ace, and my first Pokemon I ever actually caught. So Charmander my first, and she's the first one I ever caught. But yeah, she's the queen. I love her. I actually have a card channel just based off of my logo's based off of her. It's called Overly Epic Openings, if y'all like card channels. But and I just post, you know, only hits. But yeah, she's my favorite, always will be. I don't think any Pokemon will ever take her place because she's so iconic to me. My 2 favorite games, Red and Gold, she was my ace, and she whooped, you know, she held it down, you know what I'm saying? So she's just the best. But all right guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my top 10. It was a quick one, you know. I'm sure Nidoqueen probably shocked, you know, the crap out of you guys. No, I've never met anyone whose favorite Pokemon is Nidoqueen. So one day I'll meet one. But I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be posting videos as much as I can, top 10s, top 5s. And I don't know, see you guys on the next one. Peace.